We bring you in on the Long Island Sports Network for this final feature of the night in the JV division, and it features the Ward Melville Patriots taking on the Longwood Lions. Live from the rinks in Hauppauge, my name is Ian Binky. And two teams that are in the playoff hunt as we speak. For Longwood, they're holding on to that 8th spot right now thanks to some outstanding team defense and timely goaltending. Kasper Stabinski and Spencer Martins have been fantastic all season long. Although they are riding a 2-game losing streak right now, a heartbreaking 6-5 loss to St. Anthony's Gold. They got 2 late goals in that one to get to back within 1. Michael Gaudiello, 2 goals and an assist, 3 helpers from Brandon Nicotri, but not enough in the comeback effort. Trying to snap that 2-game skid, their first since the start of the season here tonight. But it'll be a tough test against Ward Melville, who have won 4 on the bounce, including a 6-3 win their last time against West Islip. 4-point night for Brett Spires, 2 goals from Peyton Meyer, key in that victory for the Pats, who are up towards the top of the standings right now. And actually, as we speak, the JV standings, we'll give you a look at that a little bit later, but we want to kick it down to the ice for a pregame ceremony right now on the Long Island Sports Network. All night honoring Connor Kaysen, Massapequa Chiefs and Long Island Sharks player, tragically passed away this past weekend, but honoring his memory throughout the season, through the game that he loved. And the game right now features the Lions and Patriots. Ward Melville up the top of the standings. Lions trying to defend their playoff spot. Home team tonight in Longwood, turning to Spencer Martins for his 5th start of the year. 2-2 record for the stalwart goaltender. Meanwhile, Andrew Stempel making his 6th start of the year for Ward Melville, trying to extend what's been a lengthy winning streak. Home whites for Longwood and the road greens. Meanwhile, for Ward Melville, it's the first look forward for Ward Melville. An early glove save from Martins on that shot from Connor Gerard. Gerard absent from the last game. Gerard immediately making his impact felt. Another blocker save from Martin, and this one directed high in the air. Stays in play though. Knocked away by Charles Beaudry. Beaudry working up the ice, intercepted by Gerard. Now a 2-on-1. Gerard fakes the shot, pass across. What a save by Martins. He shut the door on Michael McFadden. Danger still not clear. Puck loose on the near side. Konjima trying to take it out, and it does come back out to center. Martins early, a 10-bell save, keeping this one scoreless. McFadden works in. His shot goes wide. Gerard not messing around. He wants an early lead. To the far side, held by Ben Schleider. McFadden trying to direct that towards the middle. No go. Spires. Back around on the right wing to McFadden. McFadden walks in. He shoots. Missed on the wide. Missed on the right side there, trying to pick out the crossbar. and down, but no good. This one carried ahead up the far side wall by Longwood. Christopher Bellaro looking ahead, but that's intercepted by Scalaro. Nice toe drag by McFadden. This deflected off the move ahead by Johnson. So no icing, and it's picked up in the attacking zone by Ken Johnston. Drop pass to Jake Inklin. Inklin down into the corner, finds Bryce Paragoski. Johnston sends it right back. Finds his way to Bellaro along the corner boards. Peyton Meyer, flip pass into the slot. Nobody home for Ward Melville. This raced ahead by Michael Gaudiello for Longwood. Gaudiello looking in, trying to find that pass to Brandon Nicotri. Lane shut down. Paragoski at center ice, looking for the move ahead for the Patriots, but instead settled down by Longwood. Finds his way near side to Jeremy Maresca. Nicotri dumped in off of Meyer. Comes back out to Nick Mizzarella. Everything's slowing down now after what was a hectic start for Ward Melville. Several big chances, but Spencer Martins early on making a big save to keep us scoreless. Declan Farrell chasing after this one, but Longwood stays in possession and has some room for Maresca. Cross the blue line, first venture this way for Longwood tonight. Maresca back around the wall, miscommunication with Gaudiello. He wanted to hand it down low to him. Comes back on the near side. Ward Melville trying to work ahead. With speed, it's Fabaro. Oh, Fabaro wipes out into the boards, quickly recovers. Good to see him hop up to his skates. Ben Schleider. Pass deflected. Knocked ahead here for Longwood. Maresca working in. He sends down low, hoping that Macklin Smith can get on it. Maresca from down low, waiting for the timing play. It never developed. Hands near side. Good stick check. Gets possession now to Grace Scalaro. 2-on-2 through center with Scalaro. Scalaro moves in, just knocked off of her stick. Good job by Andrew Kojima on the poke check. Scalaro still feeds out in the middle, now gets back on it. Pass looking up the left wing, that's no good. Shoveled clear by Longwood. Some tired legs out there for the Lions, they need a quick change. Natalie Scalaro hands back to Finn Howard. Howard working up the right wing. Pass to Scalaro fizzles out. Longwood on possession now as it comes near side with Bellaro. Shifty move as Bellaro flips that one towards Stemple. He pushes it over to the far side. Collision nearly sat there to Nicotri. Finn Howard playing without his stick has to kick it to the end boards. It gets there. Scalaro now on the near side corner. Sends that one behind her own net. Inklin finds room on the near side to work forward. Tries to work past Macklin Smith. He intercepts it. Circling around Kojima. Kojima, the backhander, across the ice, hoping for that one to deflect in. Instead, steered to safety by Inklin. Ward Melville clears, weighted perfectly, no icing, they can change. Bellaro lost his balance, ends up crashing into his own net. That's one way to get our first whistle of the contest. 9:56 left to go in the first. Officials have to reset that goal behind Spencer Martins. All good to go now. Late change offered up here. Let's draw one by Ward Melville, looking to move it in. Instead, raced ahead by Longwood. Looking in is Bellaro. Get it around the defender in McFadden. Wraps around the boards, no icing. Charles Beaudry from his own end, looking to move ahead with it. Gaudiello intercepted by Gerard. Gerard looks for a shot. He scores. Connor Gerard opens the scoring, 1-0. See there, the quick shot from Gerard just picks out the top corner and tucks it away. What a shot from Gerard from medium to long range. Goal number 15 of the year for Gerard. Leading this Ward Melville team. Kojima looking for a response. Nice glove save from Andrew Stempel. Keeping his team out in front. Peyton Meyer tied up on the near side. Some support coming in with Ken Johnston. Paragoski chasing after it. Ties up on the corner boards with Connor Tavey. Longwood trying to get it clear. Flipped out, ushered on by the glove of Kojima. Inkland dumps in from the wrong side of center. That's an icing call. And want to give our props here to Spencer Martins. We didn't get a chance to show it a little bit earlier because of that nonstop action, but this was his fantastic save on the Patriots early on. Gerard faking that shot, feeds a perfect pass over, but Martins just kicks out that right pad to keep the game scoreless early on. Longwood wins that faceoff off the icing. It's moved down low, cut off though by Finn Howard. Ward Melville carrying it up the ice the other way. Ken Johnston, drop pass to Peyton Meyer. Meyer couldn't get the shot off, knocked away by Kojima, he clears. Goes off the skate of the official. Lions tagged up onside, chance to pin that in, but it's scooped up by Jake Inkland. He races up the ice. From the neutral zone, Natalie Scolaro, rather that was Bryce Paragoski. Paragoski can't find a way to dump that in. So it comes out the far side, nearly caught with too many skaters out there. We're Ward Melville. That one came right through the bench area as they were mid-change. Not harmed by that at all. Kicked down by Grace Scolaro, fed across to a shot from Farrell. That's blocked by Bellaro, out of play. Good awareness there by the defender. And Chris Bellaro just parking himself in the shooting lane, getting a big chunk of that effort from Declan Farrell. It ends up in the netting, out of play for a whistle with 7:35 to go in period number one. 1-0 lead for Ward Melville. The goal coming on a laser from Connor Gerard. Rolling puck towards the net, steered safely wide of the target by Andrew Kojima. Knocked down by Longwood, an icing call against the Lions. Draw pushed ahead by Gaudiello. Nick Shepard working with him. He had to hold up with a delayed offside potentially there. Gaudiello over to Shepard. Back to the half wall. Gaudiello lost his grip on it. Grace Scolaro on the intercept. She starts to clear. Ward Melville, their turn to ice it here. And it comes down. A look at the North Rink behind us here. They've got a good one. A 4-4 tie between East Islip and Sachem's varsity teams. That one coming down to the wire. Just heard the buzzer sound, so believe they are heading to overtime as we speak. With this game ongoing, can't take the peek over, but the live stream just pulled it up, shows 13 seconds left with EI calling a timeout. So believe they're heading to OT. Give you an update when we get an update. Inkland carrying up the near side, drop past Gerard. Got our Gerard, shifty move down low. Limited to the perimeter. Walking around, trying to find that pass to Max Lenz. Lenz into the middle, that's cut off by Nakotri. Gerard holds in for the Pats. Poked away from him, and now Longwood head up the other way with Nick Shepard. There's a big rebound off the kick save from Stemple. Nakotri had a chance at the rebound, couldn't get a shot off. Quickly cleared up to the far side, and the danger is clear. Thomas Ridge trying to hop on it, but it's carried up the other end with Shepard. Shepard finds the pass into Febraro. Febraro tied up. McFadden got a piece of his stick on the stick of the streaking Bellaro, and Bellaro lost his balance after he had his momentum halted. Pass to Natalie Scolaro. Scolaro spins around Tavy, takes it down low. Into the corner here. Trying to keep on it is Gerard. Saucer feed, a good one far side. Reset at the point, Gerard. Gerard looking into the slot. Shot around the blocker, Tavy wide. Natalie Scolaro thinking about the wrap, can't get there. Point pass is open, and then it closed off quickly off the knock away from Shepard. Michael Gaudiello working ahead. Gaudiello across the blue line, hit by Schleider. Knocked off the puck. Ward Melville, though, trouble clearing. Scolaro knocks around on the near side. Tie up there. But now taking ahead is Michael McFadden. McFadden knocked down, clean play, official right there. Both teams in the middle of a change. And this puck turned over, McFadden working quickly across, Gerard, score, no, that one kept out, rebound, score. Take a look here if that did not go in on the first try, but McFadden pots it in for good measure. The puck, Ward Melville just intercepting Gerard. The first one goes in, goes off the inside of the post, bounced out. McFadden cashed in though. Thought they scored twice on the first look, but Gerard's shot, the initial shot, went off the inside of the post and out. Then McFadden off the empty net makes it 2-0. Sixth goal of the year for Michael McFadden. Doubles the Ward Melville lead. And a good job not to take that for granted. Usually for Gerard, you figure he might be able to score. Ends up clinking off the pipe and out. Gerard, though, had the scraps cleaned up. Ben Howard trying to clear. Over to the far side. This one does come out. Will it have enough for icing? No, it will not. Official waves it off. Play can continue. Now play gloved up. And out to neutral ice. Got a game winner for SCHSHL. Just behind us, Kevin Leischer. Able to get the game-winning goal in overtime. 5-4 SCHSHL wins. Was plenty of end-to-end action there in the extra frame. If you missed it live, highly recommend going back to check it out here on the Long Island Sports Network. Johnston towards the net. Martin's a glove save after it went off of his pad. Another shot from Johnston. He stopped that one too. Finally holding on to it is Spencer Martins. Plenty of chances there for Ward Melville to get another one, but Martins denies. Keeps this one a 2-0 scoreline. Chance ahead there for Longwood, but that's poked away. Grace Scalaro on the far side wall now. Starts to move in. Trying that pass to Declan Farrell. Sliding effort from Beaudry to deny that passing lane. Andrew Kojima across the blue line for Longwood. Knocked down. Good physical play there by Grace Scalaro. She gets the check and separates body from puck. Chance denied for Longwood. Scalaro, the lone defender back, denies that rush for Longwood. Bellaro trying to get it back, but it doesn't reach another Longwood stick until Kojima got that at neutral ice. Charles Beaudry wrapping this one around. Bellaro trying the between the legs setup to Kojima. He's got it. Working in with Jeremy Maresca. Maresca, look at a pin in. That's blocked by Grace Scalaro. Ward Melville on it. 2 minutes left in the first. Raced up the near side. It's McFadden. From the half wall. McFadden looking towards the net. Stick was tied up. Comes up top to Howard. Howard's shot. Big rebound. Still loose. Now cleared out by Longwood. There was a chance there for Dylan Damiano. He couldn't get to the loose biscuit despite Martins being off his mark. Tied up in the corner. Official coming in, urging the puck to be moved along, and it is. Nicotri driving into the middle. Collides there with Inkland. The puck comes down to Shepard. Passed over, looking there to Gaudiello. Just bounced wide of him. Back into the middle. Shepard. Stick was tied up there and sent out by Finn Howard. Or Melville survives what was a promising possession for Longwood. Gaudiello trying to force the issue here, but McFadden sends it back out to neutral ice. 45 seconds left to go in the first period. Looping puck sent up the far side wall. One last change here in the first period for Ward Melville. Trying to use this to their advantage. Trying to drag in Nick Miserella. He lost his balance as he moved in. Opened some space here for Ward Melville. They attack with 25 on the clock. Shot moving in, that's blocked and ends up into the netting, out of play. 20.6 seconds left in the first frame. And one more look here for Ward Melville. Longwood still a chance if they win the draw and hustle up the ice. Natalie Scalaro gets ejected from the dot. Connor Gerard comes in to take the draw. Sent over towards the left wing, but swiped out by Longwood. They got to hurry up the ice. They got 10 seconds to work. Backhanded pass that's picked off by Natalie Scalaro. Puck held on the near side wall. One more look ahead. McFadden can't flag it down. And the first period comes to an end. A 2-0 lead for Ward Melville after one on the Long Island Sports Network. Back for the second period. The goals from Connor Gerard and Michael McFadden from Connor Gerard. We've given the Patriots a 2-0 lead after the first here on the Long Island Sports Network. They try to tack on more. Longwood looking for a comeback, and they are no strangers to that. They've been the comeback machines this year. Never go down without a fight, does this Lions team, and don't expect any different here tonight. McFadden looking in, had Natalie Scalaro on the doorstep trying for the redirect, and the setup just missed her. So it comes all the way back down, not enough for icing. Jake Inkland back from his own end. And some pressure coming in from Andrew Kajima. Good masterful puck work and control of the puck from Inkland, denies the turnover, and now it's worked ahead by Michael McFadden. McFadden working around, trying to set that up again towards Natalie Scalaro. The net right in the way of the pass. Out to Gerard. Gerard to Meyer. Meyer towards the net. Big rebound off the boards after it missed wide. Bouncing puck can't be held at the point. This one comes down. Both teams go to the bench for a change. Nicotri trying to knock that one along. Instead, it's Grace Scalaro on it. Knocked near side to Schleider. Ben Schleider knocked down that work ahead from the Nicotri. The lead pass here. The lead's got a yellow too far. Ken Johnston wins the race to the boards. That was a dangerous setup towards Gaudiello. Could have had a breakaway. Instead, Ward Melville cleared the zone. No icing here, and might not have had the legs for it anyways. That's a play from Grace Scalaro to get to it. But the puck stays behind the net. Sent out in front. Nice heads-up defense from Ward Melville there. That was Grace Scalaro going man-on-man right in front of the net. Taking that chance away. Big rebound here. Backhanded shot. That one went off the glove of Martins. Stays on the side of the net. Kicked out of there by the Longwood defense. Now pinned to the wall. Paragoski and company trying to get it out. It's gotten free of the scrum to Peyton Meyer. Collision lets Longwood pick it up. Long bouncing puck comes through. It was a chance for Nicotri. Could not get on it. Now carried in on the far side by Paragoski. His cross-ice feed knocked away and cleared out by the Lions. Lions coming into this matchup 8th place in the JV standings as we take a look at them as promised earlier. They're 8 points, one clear of Patchogue Medford for that last playoff spot. St. Anthony's Black JV team ahead of them in 7th with 11 points. They lost earlier today as there's a glove save from Andrew Stempel off the shot for Brandon Nicotri. Meanwhile here for Ward Melville, they're parked in 3rd place, rather a tie for 2nd. Both at 8-2, them and Smithtown Hawkball got a chance to hop over the Bulls for that 2nd spot with a win or a simple point gotten here tonight. They love the win and already a 2-goal lead to work with. But cannot catch ESM. Another win tonight for the Sharks. As here's a work in, a one-time blast that goes right off the pad of Martins. It was set up nearly to perfection there on the crash to the goal. Another chance for Dylan Damiano, but still held off the score sheet. Now Gaudiello working in, just lost the handle. Rushed along by Jake Inkland, and that threw everything out of sync. Bolaro the kick down at the point, keeps it alive for Longwood. Bolaro hit down to the ice by Damiano and cleared out. It's been one of the factors here for the struggles for Longwood. Been hardly any room to work tonight for Christopher Bolaro. He's usually been the initiator of a lot of the chances for the Lions so far this year, and he's just been stifled tonight. No room to work. This comes down for icing, 10:44 to go in the second period. At that point, Bellaro, 6 goals, 2 assists. The team second on the team with 8 points. Nick Shepard leading the way with 17. He's had a few chances to create chances as well. So far, so good for this Ward Melville defense. Natalie Scalaro, backhanded shot towards the net. Ridge couldn't redirect it. Kind of intended as a setup for him there. Now the Lions with some numbers the other way. Maresca positions his body in front of Scalaro. Holds it down on the wall. Both Scalaro sisters out there. Grace connecting with Natalie, the move up the ice. Max Lenz just guides that along until it's finally cut off by Macklin Smith for Longwood. Mizzarella looking ahead there towards Maresca. That was Ben Schleider on the takeaway for Ward Melville. Comes back to the defensive end for Connor Taby. Big bounce off the glass. That's cut off by Grace Scalaro. Grace Scalaro back behind her own goal. Connects with Natalie here. Back over to Grace. Scalaro tries a shot. Glove save Martins, and he holds on. 9:35 to go in the second. No further scoring after there's 2 goals for Ward Melville in the first period. Longwood trying to scrap back into this one. Ward Melville looking for ever more insurance. One-time blast off the face-off from Connor Gerard. That one missed. Ben Howard towards the net. Redirection from Natalie Scalaro ends up over the net. Held down at the point, Inkland. Tied up on the wall, fished out of there by Kojima. Now he heads up the ice for Longwood. Knocked down and knocked away from Kojima. That's offside against the Lions. Still 2-0 for the Patriots after the goals from Gerard and McFadden, that top line. Connecting for a couple of salvos in the first. Nothing since, despite some solid chances for both teams. Old-fashioned pick set up there by Stemple. It doesn't really work out for Ward Melville. Nicotri taking back in, dumping in for Longwood. Left behind the net. Grace Scalaro has to hustle to it. Comes over towards Michael McFadden. Good forecheck here by the Lions. Nicotri forcing the turnover. Nearly losing hold of his stick, but keeps it alive down low. Shoveled over up that far side wall, but McFadden on it for Ward Melville. Trying to start the clear. This one off the stick of Beaudry. Now worked ahead by Ward Melville up that far side. Onside move here. The drop pass. That one's knocked in off the glove and in. Second goal of the night. It looked to be for Gerard, but we'll confirm. It's Gerard firing that one. It is Gerard. Celebrations kind of muted there, and he went over to McFadden. Thought maybe he might have gotten a piece of it, but no, it went off the glove of Martins and then into the back of the net. So 3-0 lead for Longwood to overcome here after the second of the night for Connor Gerard. For Gerard, that is goal number 16 of the season. Everyone chasing Ryan Helbig here at the JV ranks, and they've got quite a long way to go, particularly after Helbig got 6 goals tonight in a win over St. Anthony's black team. Offside against Longwood after Nick Shepard got a stride ahead of that play into the attacking end. 4 seconds short of the halfway point in this hockey game, a 3-0 lead for Ward Melville over the Longwood Lions here on the Long Island Sports Network. Lions able to dump this one in past Andrew Stemple. Grace Scalaro on it. Looking to work ahead here for the Patriots. Finds a pass to Peyton Meyer. He just gets it past Tavy, but can't hold it to work ahead. Instead, pinned back in by Longwood. Ken Johnston can't find any room to motor ahead on the near side. Held in by Nick Mizzarella. Mizzarella cutting into the middle. Delayed penalty coming up against Ward Melville. As now it is touched up. And you get the penalty call. It's a hook. That sends Peyton Meyer to the box. Not Peyton Meyer, pardon. Nobody in the box right now. Yes, it is Peyton Meyer. Peyton Meyer, he might have left his mouth guard on the ice there. That was why he was going back over to pick that up. So a power play here, first of the night for either team, and it belongs to Longwood. Lions send it up top to Tavy. Tavy tries a quick wrister. That's stopped by the blocker of Stemple. Pinned in again by Mizzarella. McFadden, a chance to clear, held in by Tavy. Sends one towards the net. Stick save from Stemple. Stand it over to Connor Gerard. He's thinking about a short-handed goal here. Instead, tries for the dump. Swing and a miss, but now sends it into the zone. Long pass towards Andrew Kojima. Kojima gets on it. Trying to feed that one through to Maresca. Beaten out on that board battle by Connor Gerard. Bouncing puck comes past Tavy. Now some speed for McFadden. McFadden trying to kick that one forward, but wipes out. Still throwing it aside on Nick Mizzarella. This Longwood power play on the year coming in at 25%. Not a whole ton of chances, just 3 for 12. Meanwhile, the PK for Ward Melville, so far so good, and that's no surprise. They've only allowed 2 power play goals this season. Come in at a 92% killing rate. But if you were with us earlier tonight, very different approach to the penalty kill from the other top PK unit in the league, that of ESM, pardon. This is carried in. There's a chance they score. Fired in by Longwood. They're back to within 1. It's Michael Gaudiello with the goal. As we take a look back. That line change finishing up for Ward Melville. Caught short-handed. And Gaudiello able to snipe one on the far side. A power play goal for Gaudiello and Longwood. It's his first power play goal of the season, 4th overall this year. It's a goal that puts some life back into Longwood. They're on the scoreboard. That's now a 1-goal game, or 2-goal game, pardon. But Bryce Paragoski looking to get it right back. Paragoski firing one, was going wide, saved by Martins anyways. Brandon Nicotri on the near side, can't work past Grace Scalaro. She helps it on the takeaway. Worked up the far side to Peyton Meyer. Meyer left that puck behind. Now pushes it in on the left wing. Wipes out along the boards. Now collides with Beaudry. Beaudry gets on it. Miscommunication on the move forward. Delayed offside against Ward Melville. Allows the Lions to work ahead. Christopher Bellaro has it poked away by Peyton Meyer. Now they work in a potential 2-on-1, but in a mix-up with Thomas Ridge. Allows it to work up the ice for Longwood. Gaudiello, the goal scorer. Working in. That one's disrupted by Connor Gerard, who now motors ahead. 2 goals tonight for Gerard. Crashing in for his 3rd. Fed through the crease. Comes up towards Shepard, but he's beaten to it by Ridge. Now Nick Shepard on it. Working in, feeds the pass near side. Nkoche back towards Shepard. Just ran out of room. Stemple off his mark. Nearly pays the price. But now a big bounce. Stepped up for Girard. Support coming in. Girard fires a shot. That one goes wide. Bellaro was there to block. Girard. Can't find any help. So it comes back out to Jake Ginklin. Now turned over. Kojima dances in. Andrew Kojima ties up. And now covering up is Andrew Stemple. Right idea, though, if you're Longwood, just crashing in at a 2-on-1. Kojima had the best look there, but stick was tied up and could not shoot. That goal is ignited the fire, though, for Longwood. They are the comeback kids. And looking to live up to that moniker here. They already gotten the goal, back to a 2-goal margin. They're looking for the next one as well. 3:21 left to find one before the end of the second period. Toss up off the draw. It's moved clear past Mizzarella, and now Fabraro racing ahead. Fabraro takes this one around, tries the wraparound. That's stopped by the right pad of Martins. Reset up top, Schleider. Poked away by Macklin Smith. Can't clear. Jake Ginklin pins it back in. Sticks clash, and now taken ahead by Longwood. Jeremy Maresca, onside move as he dumps it in. Schleider finds it in the corner for Ward Melville. Over to Jake Ginklin. Longwood takeaway. Maresca, the quick shot, blocked by Ben Schleider, who got back in his position. But great forecheck by Longwood. Nearly forced another turnover there. Ward Melville able to clear. Now Dylan Damiano working up the near side. Made a brick wall in Connor Taby. It's dumped in near side by Maresca. Kojima, the lone Longwood Lion, down low there. Another collision on the near side corner. Smith. Feeds out in front, redirection. Kojima jammed wide. Still loose side of the net. Finally picked up by Nolan Fabraro. But not cleared past Taby. Pinned back in. Macklin Smith headed over to that corner wall. England wins the joust. But it comes up top to Mizzarella. Nick Mizzarella fires, and that's a nice glove save by Andrew Stemple. Minute 45 to go in the second period. This game has turned on its head quite a bit after that goal from Longwood. It's given them hope, given them motivation, and they've gotten the best scoring chances as of late. Face off to the left of Stemple. They want Shepard to take a kick back. He does. Face off one by Ward Melville, then bounced off the outside of the net. Reset over. Puck loose. Got a yellow, fires. Pad stops Stemple. Don't know how he recovered so quick, but he got there to make the save. Now they head up the other way. Here's a shot that's blocked wide. Good work there by Longwood to block it. Now Bellaro heads up the other way. Lead pass comes in. Here's a shot that's directed wide. End to end we go. Girard finds his way to McFadden. Sweeping stick from Charles Beaudry. Can't get it out. Saucer feed over. Scooped up by Girard. He feeds off the far side wall. Nobody home for Ward Melville, though. Longwood with possession. Can't clear. It's held in by Grace Scalaro. Her shot knocked down as we're into the final minute of period number 2. Natalie Scalaro, great forecheck here, but can't get it out of the grasp of Chris Bellaro. Now it is turned over. Girard working on the near side. Cross-ice feed finds Grace Scalaro, but she can't hold in the zone. Calls for pressure from the Longwood fans. They break free with it, but to the rescue. They're on defense, Finn Howard. Denies that breakaway look for the Lions, but it is in this end of the ice. Peyton Meyer able to shrug off that stick check. Leaves it over there. Knocked down by Ken Johnston. Can't work ahead. Another chance here for Longwood. Got to hurry. Bellaro tied up and turned over. Gerard slams on the brakes. Feeds into the middle. Player there, not really expecting it. Longwood bailed out for the moment. One more shot saved by Martins. And that whistle was blown, but they let the final second tick off the clock. And we head back to the benches. A 2-goal lead for Ward Melville, but clinging on to it. Late push from Longwood. Can they get another comeback? We'll have to find out here on the Long Island Sports Network. Third period action on tap here from the rinks in Hauppauge, and third period set to decide it between Longwood and Ward Melville. They trade goals in that second period. Stays a 2-goal deficit for Longwood to overcome. They have overcome bigger margins this season. They had the best chances to score in that second half of the frame, but neither team able to get on the board, and it stayed 3-1 for most of that period. Next goal could be a big deciding factor in this one, if one is scored at all, with the defenses locking down a bit in that back end of the second frame. Bounce off a leg. Puck moved in by Ward Melville here. They try to work towards the net with Ken Johnston. Johnston behind the net. Didn't get the right bounce he wanted off the wall, but still finds Schleider. Cross-size feed. Nobody home for the one-time setup. Meyer towards the net. Oh, that one a screenshot. Martins didn't see it till the last second, but still made the save. Now Bellaro. Defense to offense. Bellaro moves in. His shot missed. Unable to hold on the near side, Charles Beaudry comes all the way back down. Longwood needs the reset. Ward Melville used this as a chance to change. 4 new skaters out there. Meyer lurking out, the lone lurker out there. Macklin Smith can't get it out. Set up for that one time and knocked away from Febraro. Now Kojima heading forward, but poked away by Nolan Febraro, who's got it in his own end for Ward Melville. Longwood now changing. Febraro storming ahead. He takes it down low. Wraps it around, comes up top to Grace Scalaro. She fires and scores! Grace Scalaro's second of the year, a big one. Makes it 4-1. Great shot here from Grace Scalaro. Taking that loose puck, wasn't meant to come to her, but makes the most of the opportunity. Fires into the backside of the net, and it's a 3-goal lead for Ward Melville. Grace Scalaro fires it in, her second goal of the season. And it comes at a critical juncture. 3-goal lead, largest of the night for Ward Melville. Nick Mizzarella looking to get it right back, fires it wide. Stays in, a chance for the redirection from Shepard. That puck just bounced on edge and missed him on that setup. Nearly perfect there for Longwood to get back to within 2. Tavy moving in up the left wing. Backhanded to the end of the net. Good awareness from Stemple to poke that away before Nicotri got to it. Nicotri ends up colliding with him. Everyone skates away. No pushing and shoving afterwards. That's what you like to see after something like that. Completely incidental. No intention at all from Nicotri to crash into Stemple, and not really hard at all. Sometimes you see teams take exception anyways, but Ward Melville understanding of the situation and also aware that you don't want to go shorthanded. This one whistled dead for offside. Declan Farrell just could not hold up on a potential 2-on-1 there. So faceoff comes back to center ice with 12:01 to go in the third period. Looking ahead for these two teams, Longwood is back in action on the 11th when they take on Patchogue Medford. Meanwhile, Ward Melville's next game is on Sunday, facing off against another one of the top teams in the JV ranks, it's St. Anthony's Gold JV team. Sent into the corner by Ward Melville, chasing after it. McFadden holds in, sent towards the net. Dangerous setup here to Natalie Scalaro, trying for the one time, didn't go. Back towards the net, Schleider's effort blocked. Call for the cycle from the bench, comes up to Inkland. Inkland towards the net, kicked out by Martins. Skated past by Ben Schleider. Natalie Scalaro couldn't get to it. Now a 2-on-1 for Longwood. Konjima fires, rebound, score! Jeremy Maresca pots it in, it's 4-2. Making the most of the opportunity, a 2-on-1. Maresca gives it up to Konjima. Konjima tries a shot, didn't go, but the rebound potted in by Maresca. Fourth goal of the year for Jeremy Maresca, and it's back to a 2-goal contest. And a timeout called to talk things over. Bring you the last 11:08 when we come back on the Long Island Sports Network. Ward Melville's varsity team locked into a battle right now with Middle Country on the rink just behind us. They are scoreless with 4 minutes left in the first period. Their JV team also in a battle with Longwood, as it is a 4-2 contest. Patriots in the lead, but Longwood has just struck to cut the deficit down to 2 goals once again. They try to score again to get the back within 1 goal. Haven't been there since the first period. Well, here's an early chance to do just that. Nicotri trying to find Shepard. It's kicked down by Shepard on the near side. Nick Shepard back over towards Nicotri, fed towards the net. Stemple just able to find that one after it bounced off his pad. Stemple seemed to be kind of selling out there for a pass across. Instead, a redirected puck comes into his crease. Good thing he was positioned correctly, not cheating too much over towards that far side post, or else it would go in. Nicotri tries a shot off the draw, blocked. And now Ward Melville racing on the counterattack. Connor Gerard looking in, a big save, rebound, score! Second of the night for McFadden. It's a 3-goal lead once again. Gerard trying for that long-range shot, would not go. The rebound, though, does find the back of the net for Michael McFadden, second of the night, and it's a 5-2 lead. 3-goal lead once again for Ward Melville. It's been a lot of this back and forth. The Patriots have not been able to pull further ahead than that 3-goal margin. But Longwood has not been able to get back to within 2. Will something give, or will this be the story of the night? Chopped ahead by Nick Shepard. Shepard out in front. Nicotri just couldn't get there for the redirect, but was in the right spot. Back and forth we go. Dumped in by Bellaro. Picked up far side, McFadden. McFadden bounces off the wall. This one coming towards Martins, has to play it. And then sweeps it over to the far side wall with his glove. Waiting for some help, Charles Beaudry. Worked over to Bellaro. Christopher Bellaro across the blue line. Drags with, got a yellow right with him. Too many cooks in the kitchen on that right wing. They end up getting mixed up, and it's carried ahead by Grace Scalaro. Scalaro's shot blocked, but now a whistle and a hooking call called by the trailing official. It's a hooking call against Longwood, sending Ward Melville to their first power play of the game. It's a power play chance with an opportunity to try to pull ahead by 4. And it's Christopher Bellaro on the hook. Patriots, 21% on the power play this year, 5 power play goals. Good start to this Longwood PK, dumping it down the ice. Again, a really disciplined team over the course of this season, taking under 4 penalty minutes per game. That's their first penalty of this contest, and it comes 9 minutes left in the third. A shot short-handed from Nick Mizzarella. That's blockered down by Stemple. Looking ahead is Nolan Fabraro. Set up pass, knocked ahead towards Farrell. Now taken and dumped in by Connor Tavey. Penalty kill for Longwood this year, allowing 4 power play goals, around 73% on the kill. So far, though, look is pretty good. Almost a minute gone on this PK. Kajima can't work ahead there after the collision with Grace Scalaro. Now raced ahead by Gerard. Gerard looking towards the net. Nice kick save from Spencer Martins. Going for the puck, Inkland. He's got it. Inkland sends one towards the net. Trying to pick out the corner. Martins was there, but it missed. From the far side wall, Grace Scalaro. Scalaro looking for some help. Feeds out in front. Finds Gerard. He scores! Power play goal for Connor Gerard. Celts off the hat trick. Great setup here from Natalie Scalaro. Comes back down low to Farrell. And the one time from Gerard right in the slot. Nothing Martins could do. Power play goal gets that extra insurance. 4-goal lead now for Ward Melville. Not a whole ton of time. 7:44 left for Longwood to try the comeback. But officially, Gerard from Farrell and Natalie Scalaro gives him a hat trick. Gives Ward Melville the power play goal on their first look of the game, and gives the Patriots a 4-goal lead over the Lions. And time on their side. Now the puck turned over, got a yellow. Nice work by Scalaro to getting in there. Shepard fires one. Went off the outside of the goal. It was a skate of the goaltender Stemple that clipped the post. McFadden tries to move around, tries to set that one up with Gerard. That pass awry. Now cleared out. And now Mizzarella looks up the other end. Nick Mizzarella moves in. His shot blocked. Still comes on goal. Stemple to stop. Scalaro picks up and works it clear. Found on the near side once again by Natalie Scalaro. Grace Scalaro kicks this one down and she dumps in. Natalie heads over to the bench. Line change. Finishes up for Ward Melville. Gerard. Holding in here, walking the blue line. Flips over to Scalaro. She fires one. That one missed wide. Net dislodged. Players trying to push it back on. It's still not quite on its pegs. Referee's unaware, but this one moved ahead by Nick Shepard. Shepard in, and his stick tied up by Grace Scalaro. Good recovery by Scalaro on the back end. Set back over. A shot goes off the outside of the net from Chris Bellaro. Now a 3-on-1 for Ward Melville. Meyer over to Paragoski. Set back over, and the net being on its dislodged does not matter one bit for Johnston. Just a defensive breakdown for Longwood. They were selling out, trying to get that goal back. But a tic-tac-toe. Meyer, Paragoski, and then catched in by Kevin Johnston. Third goal of the year for Kevin Johnston. Puts this one likely on ice. Ward Melville still pushing for more. Meyer towards the front of the net. That's blocked away. Anklin stays on it here near side wall. Back up to Bryce Paragoski. Paragoski, a redirect in front from Kevin Johnston, looking for a second of the game. Would not go. Johnston pivots around. Nice kick out stop from Spencer Martins. Rather, Sebastian Martins, pardon. Sebastian Martins, another good save. Martins have made some good stops in this game. Sebastian Martins, that early save, really able to allow this one to be back and forth. It set the tone, a lot of back and forth early on, but Ward Melville have pulled out in front, a comfortable lead. This one cleared down, and nice and call against Longwood. The faceoff comes back in the neighborhood of Sebastian Martins. A look once more at the standings and how everything will pan out following tonight's action. ESM still on top. They'll be nursing a 1-point advantage over Ward Melville. Gerard feeds out in front. That's blocked. Ward Melville with a win. They'll move to 9-2. And 18 points, just one behind ESM. Meanwhile, Longwood, a loss, will fall down to a record of 3-5-1 with an overtime loss mixed in there as well. They'll still stay, or rather 3-6-1, should say, with an overtime loss. And they'll still stay with 8 points, a point clear of both Pat Ned and East Islip. A shot from Grace Scalaro that's blocked. Working with it is Gerard. Gerard towards the net, redirected. And wide. Carried ahead up the left wing. Knocked away. Maresca able to dump this one in. Takes a right turn wide of the goal, but still sticked by Stemple. Andrew Stemple has made it Few good saves of his own. Looking to move to a 5-2 record this year from Stemple, and he's happy to have a more traditional start. The last few times that I've called Ward Melville games, he has not been the starter, but had to come in either after an equipment issue or an injury to Andrew Fabaro. But a traditional start and looked comfortable in his 8th game of action this year. Declan Farrell looking to move ahead, but poked away by Nick Shepard. Shepard racing in. Nice pivot in. Shepard shoots over the crossbar. He got Stemple to commit to the butterfly, but couldn't get the shot to go. Now a chance in, and that's jammed wide. Set up to perfection from the Coterie. Got a yellow, though poked it through the crease and out. Oh, so close to getting one back for Longwood. Now another chance. Gaudiello working in, trying to score. Stonewalled, rebound, kicked out by Stemple. Longwood trying to get that goal back late here into the final 2 minutes. It just will not go. Shepard firing one again high. Held on the wall. Looking for that one out in front. Stemple able to get over to the near side post. Rebound. Big shot from Nick Mizzarella. Missed. Ward Melville some tired legs. They opt for the icing call, and they'll get the whistle here with 1:20 left as we take a look at this save from Andrew Stemple, one of his best of the night. With Gaudiello moving in. Close those pads, the back, or rather the spinorama shot. Nice kick out stop from Stemple, keeping the Coterie off the score sheet. Patriots can't clear. A long shot comes behind the net. Stemple couldn't get to it, but ended up not on target. Mizzarella can't hold in. Knocked back to on the near side. Final minute of regulation here on the South Rink in tonight's Monday night of action. Another look ahead here for Ward Melville. Gerard spins for a pass. Had a couple of players there, Natalie Scalaro and McFadden. Neither could get to it. Tied up along the end boards. McFadden able to find it. Gerard was coming in for help. That kind of threw things off kilter on that setup for Ward Melville. McFadden wanted to pass it out in front, but nobody home. Maresca was looking for the pass. It did not reach him. Natalie Scalaro works over to the far side to Gerard. Passed in to McFadden. A nice stop from Sebastian Martins. One more save here on his night. Take a look in at it. Gerard, nice pass, a perfect pass, really, to McFadden. There's a gripe, maybe a little bit too close to the goaltender, but found his man perfectly in stride. One more save for Sebastian Martins, but in the end, a 7-2 victory for Ward Melville. They stay red hot. A 5-game winning streak now for the Pats as they move into second place in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League JV standings. Thank you so much for spending your Monday night with us here on the Long Island Sports Network. My name is Ian Binky. We'll see you next time. We take tomorrow off. Back with you on Wednesday night for another full slate of action here from the Suffolk County High School Hockey League.